Good morning and Jai Hind everyone. I am Avinash Pandey who is welcoming our guest to Sunbeam School Varna at the Samvad, the podcast, who is Prabjot Kaur. Miss Prabjot Kaur is an experienced educationist with a demonstrated history of working as a solution provider to schools in North India, East India, and Nepal in the education industry. Professional sales expert, skilled in customer relationship management, CRM, market analysis, market research, management, and leadership. Strong business development professional with a MBA focused in marketing. Ma'am, I welcome you.
Thank you so much. I'm glad I'm part of Sunbeam today. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, permission to begin.
Please go
Yes,
ahead.
ma'am. Ma'am, as you are an educationist and means plan provider at the education system, ma'am, was it your desire from childhood or when you grew up it came to your mind?
If I'll talk about childhood, I don't think so. Anybody thinks of a educationist. We always think as a teacher or always think as a doctor, engineer, or astronaut. And these days, many fields are there. But when I grew up, I studied, then I decided, let me go in an education field.
Wow, ma'am, that's good. Ma'am, my second question to what inspired you to choose this job? Did you always want to work in education?
So, I always wanted to have a balanced life. So, I wanted to enjoy life also and wanted to work always. So, education, as we know, has a flexible timings are there. 9 to 3, we can, 8 to 3, we can work in schools, with
Yes.
schools. And after that, we can have a quality time with our friends and family. So, that's why I chose education industry.
Yeah, ma'am, balanced life is also, it plays an important role in our relationships and all. My second question, what's a typical day like for you? More fun, more busy, or most what you prefer?
So in a year, it depends on the season. So if we talk about the end of the year, it's more busy. I work from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. But in during the April to July, I work 9 to 4. So it's a mix of a busy and a fun time.
Yeah, ma'am, that's good. Ma'am, you work with a lot of schools and teachers. What do you enjoy most about that?
So I get to know many people, many cultures, many religions, many perspectives. So that's a good thing which I really enjoy. So it's not only where I born and brought up, but I get to get an exposure of other cities, people's life as well.
Yeah, unity in diversity, it proves that. Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, we love getting new books and tools. How did you feel knowing your work researches kids like us?
So it really feels good because at the time of technology, if still children are looking forward for books and reading books, I really feel immense that I am a part of this journey.
Ma'am, in this generation, technology has developed a lot. Ma'am, what would you prefer, e-books or a physical book?
I am a physical book person, so I love to flip pages once I'm when I'm reading a book.
Yeah, ma'am, but I'm telling my preference. Ma'am, it could be the e-books also. Ma'am, it could be at low cost for middle class people. And ma'am, but we need to take some measures like screen time, manage study time and all.
Absolutely. If we
Yeah.
use technology in a time and regulated way, it's always good.
Excessive of something is very bad.
Yes.
We should use it regulatory. Okay, ma'am. What one thing students like us don't usually know about your schools are supported?
So schools are supported with the e-access of the books as well. So it is upon the parents and students that they want to do the e-access or not. And if they want a physical copy, so support is always there within the form of videos as well. And the e-learning is also part of it.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, my one more question, ma'am. What advice will you give to teachers to handle some notorious children of the school or the class?
So notorious children, keep them engaged. Give them responsibility.
Yeah.
Notorious, if child is notorious, maybe he has free time, that's why he is being playing around in the class, or he's disturbing others. So give him extra responsibility than others.
Okay, that's good. I will tell this advice to my teacher. Okay. Ma'am, what do you think? Your works makes a difference for students. How do you know it?
So I get to know from students themselves and the way they perform. As I can see in your, you are so confident and asking questions in this age. Also, you're taking an interview and doing the podcast. So this kind of work, I'm really proud of. Children who are affected from my work and getting better day by their lives are getting day by day better.
Thank you, ma'am. So much thanks for that. Okay. If you could invent one fun learning tool just for kids, what would be it and what will be some of its features?
So if I'll invent some game which they can play with their teachers or their family members, and it will include some of the learning outputs which can actually impact their and trigger their higher order thinking skills and their day-to-day life and improve their skills.
Yeah, ma'am. Inspired on your idea, there are such apps on Play Store. There's an app in which they give you games also and mathematical puzzles. That's a good combination to attract the children and tell them and educate them in such a way that they are not bored. Ma'am. Ma'am, permission to begin for next question?
Sure.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, what's one piece of advice for kids you want to grow up and do meaningful work like you?
So I would advise, please listen to your parents. They and your teachers, they know better than us. So please listen to them, try to implement them, and ask questions and discuss your questions with them. Whatever you are thinking in your mind, you might be feeling today they are not relevant, but few years after you are spent, you will see, oh, my father told me this, my mother told me this prior. So listen to your parents. They have gone to this same period, they have experienced this same period which you are facing right now.
Yes, ma'am. That's a great advice. Ma'am, I want to ask one more question based on your life. Ma'am, can you tell a type of teacher you want to see or you want to study from?
So I always wanted to study from a fun way learning. So I had a teacher in my school which she always used to play with us and making us learn concepts. So that's why that concepts I always remember. So that's a way of learning I like.
Yes, ma'am. There are some teachers in our school life or day-to-day life who have more experience and they teach in such a way that we are never bored, but our concepts get so strong. Okay, ma'am. Well, now can I begin with fun rapid fire round?
Sure.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Here we begin. Favorite cricketer?
Mahendra Singh Dhoni,
Okay. Favorite footballer?
Ronaldo,
Wow. 7-7 combination. Okay. Favorite lucky number?
5.
Okay. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Okay. Favorite subject in school?
Maths.
And ma'am, one more wait. Your favorite subject in school I have asked, but I want to stop this rapid fire round for a few seconds. Ma'am, what inspired you to take your favorite subject as maths in the school life? Or it was just a God gifted interest?
No, it was not God gifted interest. So that was, I told you, that teacher was so interesting, and she taught us from 6th standard to 8th standard, and she always used to play games with us. So with that, the maths period, I always looked forward, and I got to, concepts were cleared, and I got good marks in maths. So that's why it became my best subject.
Okay, ma'am.
Favorite.
Favorite color?
Black.
Favorite flower?
Lotus.
Favorite pen?
Gel pen.
Gel pen. Ma'am, can you specify?
Not as such.
Okay.
Any pen will do it for me.
Yeah, that's good. Favorite phone?
iPhone.
Goody, you have that also. Favorite car?
That's a tricky one. Some in my dreams and what I actually have. So I actually have XUV. So that's one of my favorite.
Okay. Favorite season?
Rainy.
Okay. Ma'am, what inspiration you will give children to inspire from you and take the values in life from you? What moral values will you give?
So I'll share, listen to others, give respect to others, because others, it might not be that every time you are correct.
Yeah.
You have to listen to others and give respect to their opinions also. And listen to advices also from others. Follow your own things, but at least listen, give a chance to each and everyone, and speak to others very politely. So don't over exaggerate or shout at people. Even they are younger to you, even they are elder to you, no ways. So be polite, be humble, and be positive always.
Yeah, that causes a good impact. Okay, ma'am, here we end with our rapid fire round. But I want to ask one question. If you were a student again, and what would you do differently from that time to this generation?
That time, maybe few days I have only spent with my friends, not with my family. So I'll try to change. So I'll spend equal time with my friends and family, and then I would study more. Would have been if another chance will come, then maybe.
Yes, ma'am. One word to describe the schools.
Describe the schools. Change it, that a place with one word. Okay. I think a temple.
Wow, that's great. Would you rather visit a school fair or a science lab? Why? Why not?
A school fair where I can see different things, different genres, different work of more kids than rather than a science lab.
Yes, ma'am. That means you are speaking true. Some people in front of the mic or camera just say a lie to pay a good impact. But you shared your feelings. That's really great. Here I end up with my conversation. Thank you and Jai Hind, ma'am.
Thank you so much. You have been a nice, very nice host. Thank you so much.
Thank
Jai
you
Hind.
and Jai Hind.